Hey everybody, it's me Mr. Argon600, and I'm bringing you a gameplay video of Modern Warfare 3 for the Nintendo Wii. And this is the very first episode of What's Better. And basically now I'm going to be doing a gameplay series, I guess you can kind of say a show, where I take two similar guns and I compare them, and we basically, find out which one's better. So yeah, first episode. And this time we're going to be comparing the CM901 with the AK-47. And right now, I'm showing you the gameplay video I got with the AK-47. I'm using red dot on it. And first of all, I just want to say I do not normally use these two weapons. I'm not very familiar with them. I don't really use them very much because I don't really like how low of a rate of fire they have. But that's not to say they're bad or anything. They're still good guns. So yeah. Just a bit of history real quick. The AK-47 was made in 1947, and it was made by the Russian military for their use. So yeah, basically the AK-47 is a high damage, low rate of fire weapon, so it doesn't put out very many shots, but the ones that it does put out, they're very big, very powerful, and it only takes about two shots to kill, I think. If not two, then three. But it definitely, it's very powerful gun. Doesn't take that many shots to kill, which is basically why people like it a lot. It doesn't take that long to kill anybody with. And the same thing with the CM901. Basically, I like the AK-47 better, personally, just because the CM901 has a lot of recoil. And it makes it really difficult, especially with such a low rate of fire that it already has. Not only, you got to deal with the low rate of fire, but you can't even get the few shots that come out on target because of how great the recoil is. And that just kind of turns me off of it. That's why I don't really like it, and that's why I like the AK-47 better. To me, it seems like it doesn't have as much recoil, so I tend to be a little better with it. Even though I don't use it that much. I did pretty well with it this time though. This gameplay, it turned out pretty good. I think the final score is like 39 and 11. So yeah, anyway, quick double kill, triple kill, something like that. Anyway. So yeah, basically that's about it for the AK-47. That pretty much wraps up the AK-47. I'll just kind of like speed up the rest of this gameplay real quick, so we can get over to the CM901. Just a little more about the AK-47. I believe it has a 30 magazine capacity, 30 shots per magazine. So it's pretty average when it comes to ammo. I don't really tend to run out of ammo with it too many times because it doesn't have that much rate of a fire. It doesn't fire very fast, so you're not wasting all of your ammo. Boom. Long shot. Anyway, the AK-47, it's cool, Russian. I really like the iron sights on it. I think the iron sights are really easy to handle, really easy to manage. It's a very clear sight. It's not too obstructive. Some of the weapons, they have really obstructive iron sights like the M60, but I really like the AK-47's iron sights. Alright, moving on to the CM901. Little history for this: the CM901 is made by the Colt company, the same company that made the M16 assault rifle. So it's a classic American firearm. So I gotta love it for that. Always love American-made weapons. American-made anything made in the USA is the best thing ever. And okay, so CM901. Basically it's the same style of gun as the AK-47. It is a low rate of fire, high damage weapon. It uses very large bullets, very high caliber bullets, although it doesn't shoot too many out. And that's basically how you have to use it. You have to make sure that you get your shots on target, because if you don't get your shots on target, then you're not gonna kill the guy. I mean, with the submachine guns and the guns with a really high rate of fire, you can pretty much just spray, and you don't have to get every shot on target to get a successful kill within a short amount of time. But with weapons like the CM901 and AK-47 that have such a low rate of fire, you need to make sure that every single one of your shots is on target. Okay, the CM901, I haven't noticed too much of a difference between it and the AK-47. However, I feel that the CM901, it has a little bit more recoil, a lot more kick to it, so I think that makes it a little more difficult to use. It's, in my opinion, it's really difficult to use for long range. You really have to burst fire with it. If you don't burst fire and you just hold down the trigger, then your sights are just going to be all over the place. They're not going to be on your target. So yeah, that's a quick tip for long range for these kind of guns. Make sure you don't just hold down the trigger, you know. Make sure you burst fire with it. That's really the best way to do it. And same thing with the AK-47 about its iron sights. I really like its iron sights. They're not too obstructive, very clear, very easy to see your target with them. So I usually run extended mags with these two weapons instead of using any optics like the red dot or reflex or anything like that, because I don't see a use for it. You know, the iron sights are fine. And that about wraps it up. So yeah, CM901, AK-47, both good weapons. I prefer the AK-47. Tell me what you like better in the comments below. I really hope you liked this video. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And have a nice day.